Hi YouTube. So I'm just on my way to a camp and I passed this, so I had to do a U-turn and come back. I couldn't do a video without putting this on. This is one of the old, what they call milling stones. So these surround, there's a lot of them surrounding the Peak District National Park, and this indicates the start of the national park. So I'm right on the very northern edge. Just let this car go past. Because I can't find my microphone, so you might not hear me. So yeah, I'm right on the northern edge. I'm currently, I can see it, Dovestone Reservoir. So I'm going a bit further up, seeing if I can camp in some of the woods. If I can, great. If I can't, I've brought my tent as well because I want to use my hammock in here. I'm going to go up and hopefully, fingers crossed. There's been nothing for 10 minutes. Fingers crossed I'm going to go to some quite famous stones. Quite large stones. You'll see when I get there. Come on, let's go and have a look. Okay, packed up. I'm here. So it's about a 15-minute walk from the car down to the actual reservoir. I think I've parked at the end of Dovestone Reservoir, and then that's a nice first sign. People die in reservoirs. So this is the next. Let's see if this says Yeoman Hay. Yeoman Hay Reservoir is this one, and then this is the split between them both. So we've got Dovestone, Yeoman Hay.
They were a small top stones. Ah, okay. Ah.
It's like ice at the minute. Okay. A set of rocks up there. I'm not sure if I can zoom in while I'm actually recording. Yeah, I can. So these set of rocks just up here in the middle of the screen are called Indian's Head, because apparently, see if you can turn it round on screen, when you turn it, if you imagine it turning this way, it looks like an Indian's head. You can just see the chin, nose, forehead, and then the like headdress. I can see it a little bit. Indian's Head. So I believe that this tunnel here goes all the way through this hill for about a mile, and then this is the tap basically that shuts it off. Number 7, whatever that means. There must be 7 taps going round. You can just see there. Oh, that's making me scared in case I drop my phone. You just see there the tunnel, and then there's the shut off. Okay, we've just come in between both Dovedale and Yeoman reservoirs and took a left. No internet whatsoever here, so I'm just guessing really from what I saw yesterday when I was looking this place up. I think it's round here and then up quite a lot. But if not, worst case, we'll get to the top, find a flat spot and pitch. I can't really pitch where I'm going because it's very touristy. A lot of people visit here. I mean, it is a Wednesday, so it shouldn't be too bad. But going off what I've seen, both car parks are almost full. So we shall see. And I think it was the right call. I've left me hammock in the car. So for those of you that don't know, these fern, don't know what the exact name of them is, but this whole side of this hill is covered in them. This is tick heaven. I would personally never take a shortcut through these, even with trousers on. Never had a tick. Just something that I wouldn't want. You can get Lyme's disease off ticks, which is very nasty. If you ever get bitten, and I think you can get it off mozzies and ticks. So what they do, they feed on deer, pick up the Lyme's disease from deer and pass it on to humans that way. But if you ever get a bite and it doesn't go away, and after a week or so it starts to have multiple rings like a target, go to the doctors, because that could be Lyme's disease. Top tip. So if I don't find the top, I'm thinking that I found a pitch. See if I can show you without falling down. Somewhere over there. And then that's my view to wake up to. But I've not given up yet. Still only 4:30, just gone. So I want to, I think, get up there. I just can't find a path yet. We shall see. It looks like round this next bend's the end of the dam. So we shall see. And if this is, there's a couple of routes, I believe. One of the routes is the difficult one, and that's up a rocky waterfall, literally walking up the rocky waterfall. And we've had quite a bit of rain lately. And then the other one's further, but it's up a path like what I'm on now. So we shall see what we find. Banging. I've said that a couple of times now, banging. Is that my catchphrase that I've been looking for? There's some catchphrase knocking about on YouTube campers. Perhaps I'll do a video and name them all. Name and shame them. What have we got? Oh yeah. Yes I, Mr. Pussycat. Do a bit of wild camping. You know it makes sense. You know it makes sense. I'm sure there's plenty more. They're the main ones I'm watching at the minute. Right, I'm going to walk to where this overflow, it looks like an overflow is here. Yeah, it is, to to the last, I think it's called Greenfields, the last reservoir, and at that point I'm going to see if I can get up here. If not, then it looks like I'm camping down there. I'll bring you back when I know. Okay, found the end of this reservoir and the beginning of the other, and there's like a scrap untidy path going up the grass. I don't think there's a proper one, so I ain't going back. Let's give it a try. Medic! Oh, medic! I haven't brought any citronella candles, so I'm hoping the mozzie's not as bad up there, or I'm just not getting out of the tent. There's carcasses and legs and heads everywhere. Who in their right mind would jump from one side of that to the other? Quickly, because I'm being eaten alive. I'm going for in for a penny, in for a pound. I'm going to try and scramble up there. I'm either see you at the top or back of the car. Oh, blackberries. Always make 100% sure that you know what you're eating. Lovely. Onwards and upwards. At an infinity pool, almost. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Not too much further to go, and I'm definitely not coming down this way. That was the hardest scramble of my life. Look at my face. 2 hours that took me. All the way through this valley, round, round, round. And then when I got to here and turned the corner and saw it carried on for another couple of miles, I just give up and come straight up. Right. I am shattered, starving, and I've only got an hour until darkness, so let's crack on. I'll come back to you when tent's pitched. Probably be dark by then. Okay, that's me. I'm stopping here. This is my pitch, and this is my view. I think I can safely say that I'm the only human being as far as the eye can see. Just don't know how well my pegs will go in here, because it's not actually flat ground, that's all like shrubbery. But I can't go on, it's nearly dark. Right, if I'm still awake, I'll come back to you when I'm cooking my tea. If not, I fell asleep and I'll see you in the morning. Banging. Okay, just in time. Pitched. I'm in the Nature Hike Cloud Peak 2. Lovely tent, loads of room. My gear is all piled on one side, the other side's clear. I'm going to get in now. Blew the bed up, sleeping bags in. I need to lie down. I'm just going to relax now. I'm just going to take it easy for half an hour, see if I've got any internet. Probably not, but I'm just going to lie there. I think I've got a book, so I might read that. And it's just started to rain. Perfect timing. Just hope I don't run out of water because I'm really thirsty. And I don't fancy trekking back down to that lake to get some. Okay, see you in a bit, peeps. Hi all. So, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's raining. I think the mozzies are using my vestibules, my porches, to get out the rain, because after it started raining, I assume mozzies just go home, go and hide during the rain so they don't get rained on. But I opened one of the side doors just to get some coffees out my bag. Come literally 30 seconds, come back in, shut the door, turn the light on, and there was about 30 mozzies in here. At least 30 mozzies. So I spent the last 40 minutes clapping to try and get rid of them. So I think they're all gone now. So I'm not going to cook my dinner. It looks like I'm going to have lamb hot pot for breakfast. I don't want to open that again. I can't cook in here. I probably could, but no, knowing my luck. I've just filtered some water in here to make a brew, and spilt that, so I'm not going to do it. So yeah, nothing much to see here. So I love that sound. Forgot my books, so, and I've got no internet, so I'm just going to sit here and count sheep. It's good. It's relaxing. Morning, campers. Not a bad night's sleep. It kept raining, it kept waking me up, it kept raining on and off throughout the night. But it's peaceful now. I thought I only saw pheasants yesterday. With the noises round this tent, there's probably about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 different bird species with all the different sounds. So, make a coffee first and then make breakfast. Lamb hot pot for breakfast. I'm looking forward to it actually because I'm starving. I just hope it dries out outside so that I can still go to Trinnacle. Okay, kettle on. Okay peeps, got my Benny hat on. As always, leave no trace, or leave it as you found it, or better. Right, I'm heading that way, via that way. Wish me luck. This terrain is so difficult to walk on. And then you got like swamp patches all over. Gotta keep your eye open. I would pay someone for a path now, just a normal, straight, walking on path. Does anyone know what these are? They're like dams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But there's no stones round here, so they must have been flown in. Unless it's to slow the corrosion down. If anybody knows what they are, message me or leave a comment. So these little valleys are endless. Some small, some large like this one. This camera doesn't do it justice. This is about, it's probably to an upstairs bedroom window on an house. Well, I've got to scramble up, and this is moss that's falling away, so you've got to kind of dig in as you're walking down so you don't slip. Like that. Try and get to the bottom, and you can see. Okay, finally reached the rocks. I haven't seen the one I'm looking for yet, but all the clags coming. Can't see nothing past this rock. I think I've made it, but there's hundreds of mozzies. Is that it? That's it, isn't it? That is one scary beast. That's where you're supposed to climb on top, and I'm getting eaten alive. So, can't do it because I'm slipping now just on this rock here, and I'm close to the edge. That is too dangerous. All that moss will be slippy as out. I have to be sensible. I'm going to come back without all my gear. I've got my drone fully charged, set up, ready to go. Gutted. That's the Trinnacle. Gutted. I'm gutted. It's proper slipper. And it'll be even scarier because of the clag. I can't even see. We better get going. Okay, last recording because it's getting very tricky now. Here's the path, there's the fall. So I'm putting my phone away and concentrating. Grouse. I only know that's a grouse because of the bottle of whiskey. Look at that. Let's see if we can get a picture. There we go. Down here. Down there. Zigzag. Round. Across there. Up. And the car's there. I feel like I've made it back now. This was harder than Snowdon. It might be the route I took and the place I camped, but this was definitely harder than Snowdon. I've done Snowdon a few times. This was harder. 10 minutes I'll be at the car. 20 minutes tops. Okay guys, back in the car. Change of clothes. Lovely and dry now. As I said earlier, that was harder than Snowdon. I think if I'd have turned off in the right place, it would have been alright, but I didn't. I carried on. I ended up in the middle of nowhere. Couldn't walk on the terrain. It was constant bushes, non-stop walking through, so yeah, it was really difficult. And then same this morning to get to the Trinnacle. Plus it was raining, but it's done. I'm glad I did it. I'm going back and doing the Trinnacle properly. Couldn't get on that today. It's too slippy. Right, setting off home. I'm going to sign off here till the next video. Who's sexy and hangs up?